Morning, guys. I just woke up and I remembered something interesting right now, and I don't know if you can't tell, I'm still in the process of waking up. But anyway, let's get right into it. So there's this something happened with a game company. They don't necessarily make games, but they make uh physical copies of games, like reprints. So they'll like take like a old Nintendo game and like make it into like a limited edition of a pre-order physical copy. And right now, um they're doing so with the first Dead Space game. They had comes with the helmet and everything too. Not the remake. I don't think it's the remake. It's the first Dead Space game. And it's like a reprint of that. But anyway, the company's name is called Limited Runs Game or Games, whichever, LRG for short. And for this is your first time hearing about it, I wouldn't be surprised because it is a niche company that focuses on niche things, like, again, for example, reprinting old games and making like into a collector's edition, or games in general that don't really release physically, so they make physical editions for those games that would be digital. I was kind of tempted actually to I was kind of tempted to actually buy one of their products, at one or two, to be honest, because I'll be honest, it looks really good. It looked really good until this stuff happened a few days ago concerning one of their employees. Now, one of their let's not rush into it. So, of course, we live in the modern day and age of cancellation. Just because you follow a certain person, or you have a belief that these crazies don't align with, and they blow it out of proportion, just like the media, and end up costing someone their job, their life, tragic stuff, basically. And so there's this crazy by the name of who goes by the name of Purple Tinker. Purple Tinker hates Elon. That's a great Twitter handle, by the way. I mean, that's as they always say, don't promote violence or hate speech, but yet, it says right there on the handle that they hate Elon. So anyway, this is from their thread. Limited Run Games community manager. If you think the number of trans crying about using a bathroom is higher than the pervs using the excuse, you are what is wrong with this world. Fear-mongering about trans women by using the far right's favorite scapegoat, Jessica Yavin. Let's see. Limited Run Games. I've given your company quite a lot of money, many hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars. Just demanded a refund for my over $1,200 in pending orders, which I call BS, because we already know what the gimmick is of these people, that they always like, oh, I'm a customer and I spent all this money and I'm gonna refund because this particular person. Like, how dare they? I'm like, no, it's the same crappy tactic that these people use, trying to get not even guess, like, just trying to manipulate the whole thing into costing someone just because again they don't like that one person based on what that person believes, and so they just go full on just ridiculous. And this ended up getting that manager fired just because of who she follows. Like Gina Carano, if you guys don't remember, or if you never heard of it, but Gina Carano was an actress in the Mandalorian Star Wars show called yeah. See, it's early. I'm not even making sense right now. Anyway, she was the actress in the Mandalorian show for seasons 1 and 2 until she was fired due because of she posted something about World War II that was a fact, not a racist thing, but they trying to spin it that way that it was racist, but even though it wasn't, because it's literally what happened what happened with Germany, where people would believe in lies, and then it would actually turn into hate, and they ended up oppressing a certain group of people. It's stuff like that it was something like that that got that actress fired, even though she was a good actress, and she was in the first Deadpool movie. She was like one of the villains. Just being fired for something for nothing, really, which was common sense. Let's be honest. Um, Found Gina Carano, Dave Rubin. I can't remember if it's Jordan Peterson or anything like that, but it's basically like conservative people, people who believe in things that aren't really like messed up or crazy. They're just their own individual. And so limited run games, they're like, oh yeah, we'll fire this person because this crazy told us that basically if you don't get rid of her, then I won't buy your stuff. One person. Imagine listening to one person and then just making that decision to fire one of your best employees because of what they found, of what you've seen, what was because of what you were tagged in and all. So this, of course, gained major backlash. Not only LRG, but also the Purple Tinkerer hates Elon. Anyway, for a business that focuses on niche audiences and with niche stuff, this is beyond stupid. And this also means that they fired that woman as discriminatory. So she can come around and sue, basically. Bye business, I guess. But then again, I mean, who wants to support a business? I'm glad I didn't put any money towards this business. Wow. And this goes hand in hand with how, I know you guys are probably tired of me saying, but it does go hand in hand with how modern gaming is. Listening to one person or a select few people while ignoring the rest. And by the rest, I mean actual customers. Because we know that these crazies, do not put money towards that stuff. They just go out and fervently search the employees or people who work there because they have no life of their own. Actually, they do have a life. It's just a very destructive one because it's all they know. It's destruction. They don't know how to rebuild themselves. They don't know how to build themselves up because they're losers. And this is what really irks me, that these companies listen to a loser than a person who actually will improve their quality and their branding and just everything around the board. Fans, customers, and followers. You know what I mean. Yeah, we live. Yeah, we live in a dark timeline, and I feel like it's gonna get darker. But I'm not gonna get into all of that. But gee, wow. Firing somebody just because of one person. That's not even. That's more than likely not even a customer. As they say, don't talk bad about the trans cult. Yep, that's right. I said it because it's all I've seen from these from this group of this group. I've not seen one person in that community be genuine, be a human being. What I've seen from them is, and I'm not saying all of them. I just haven't seen one that actually is understanding, is actually tolerant, because they just attack others. They misinterpret. They purposely misinterpret, and just want to be the victim, even though they are the most. You know what? I'm not getting into it. It's too early. And it's not me attacking or spreading hate or anything like that. You can literally see it on the internet too. Let me make this clear. I'm not saying all trans are like that, man. I'm tired of people misinterpreting stuff just to be a victim. Actually do what you preach. And I say it to everybody. Actually do what you preach. And as in doing good, not bad or evil. Same difference. This ain't it. This is not. This is atrocious that this happened. Just because of words with no meaning. All right, that's it. Later.